show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight it's the first of four between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Miles Mikolas, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing.
Leading off
not
tonight
only is
for
his stuff
Philadelphia,
good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Alec Bohm is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here now is Adam Hazley. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Now the catcher wanted it down, and he got him to chase it for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Zach Eflin will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we'll take a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. That doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Tommy Edman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 276 the average coming in for him. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me, cause I be focused and I'm staying low key. Boss up. Yeah.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting fourth.
Well, you
The
can't
first
fault
baseman.
the effort by the first
Paul
baseman there. He did his best to
Goldschmidt.
make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll come in here at 263. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-1 home.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come into play at 317. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0. Fouled off. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all. That's an easy out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. And he takes a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Paul DeYoung digs in next. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball. No.
Three and 0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost this last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
DeYoung gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound and try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering is the knuckleball taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. History repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first down.
Batting 8.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Lane Thomas now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that
the pitcher.
Wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Mccutchen.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. So take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-0, here it is. Slow roller, left side. And the first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. At the plate now is Zach Eflin. 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Eflin.
Now here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitching. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Third inning, no score to this point. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in is Tommy Edman. Flew out his only at-bat so far.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. That's the first hit on this one for the Redbirds.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt
The center fielder, Harrison.
This guy's been due.
Finger.
He really needed that one.
Got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Edman on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over and a runner back. Grounder down the line at third. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feet to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first.
The first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
The batter
Great job there by this follower. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Paul DeYoung is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bryce Harper. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. And the throw on first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And Mccutchen has himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs,
Now batting.
then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Has to protect there with 2 strikes.
The right fielder.
He just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
I heard about the farmer's daughters. Got me sweating.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Michaelis.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Philadelphia.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
JT.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. Throw down to first, one away. Gene Segura standing in. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got that in the system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line hard, deep into left. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Next to stand in is Zach Eflin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy
First pitch on its way.
Edman.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 ball, no strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up as best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
In now, Harrison Bader. He swings at the first one, and it's in the air out to the center of the diamond. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan
Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Go. 1-1.
Edman takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a run on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The set and the 1-0, and it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now is Alec Bohm, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Down the third baseline. A foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Playing 12, 1-2. Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Next to hit is Adam Hazley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Paul DeYoung. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. O'Neill has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
All even now, 2-2. High and deep to right center. Harper on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Yadi Molina digging in now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Now to bat, Rhys Hoskins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get from both starting pitchers. Have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Hoskins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch, fouled off. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now, JT Realmuto, the base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Edman ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well executed pitch there.
So stepping in is Jun Segura, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 1-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. David Hale will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ronald Torreyes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So now here is Lane Thomas.
Way to go.
He bounced down last time up.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
No.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Matt Carpenter steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Carpenter, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
No strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
That brings in Tommy Edman. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65. Giovanni.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
0-1 the count. the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Ranger Suarez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And now in the box, Harrison Bader will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, off the plate.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. 4-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Pitch on the way.
2-0.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fouled away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next, here is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls,
The
I think they're
batter, number
just
11.
saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
21, Andrew Miller.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
You gotta love her faithfully. So that's what I did till I came home. Heard it called mine with another man. Now there's a shallow grave.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to go up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Philly down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strain the possible tying run at second, and great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Redbirds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Miles Michaelis notches his 3rd win of the year. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits.